Hello everyone, it's Catherine and Joyce.
Hello.
It's Saturday night and I just stopped up to see Joyce to get some holiday highlights, and I actually, not only has Joyce been the only one that has done my hair for the last 20 plus years, she's the only one that I'll see and I love her to death, but she not only does amazing hair, she does amazing makeup. So when these new holiday palettes from Beautycounter came out, I knew I had to bring them to her. And I always wear warm colors. I have sort of that warmer skin tone as I have been told. So I always use colors like the Winter Warmth, which is a palette of neutrals. It's warm colors. It works on any palette. So I was like, Joyce, will you do this makeup for me? Can you use this and make it work? Can you show me how to use it? And guess what she said? She was like, you know what? Nope, not tonight. Because I told her the other palette, which is called Winter Dream, which is more of a cooler palette, I was like, I don't wear these colors. I just don't think they suit my skin tone. So guess what? Challenge number one. Joyce loves a challenge. She looked at these colors and she said,
Catherine, we're gonna make this work.
So I'm gonna let Joyce tell you what she did, and I'm wearing all Beautycounter makeup using this, and I'm going to have her walk through what she used from beginning to end in case you want to create this look. But for anyone who thinks that they have to wear warm colors or have to wear cool colors, both these palettes by Beautycounter, you can wear them both and they're awesome. So, all right, Joyce, take the floor. So,
Great. Catherine, why don't you open the winter palette so that we can show everyone all of the great colors that we used tonight to get this look. For one thing, Catherine knows that I do love Hitchcock blondes. I love an icy blonde. I love somebody who just has the style of a New Yorker and just can pull things off and will take a chance. So we started by just putting in a little bit of a brighter highlight than we usually go with. And right then and there, we knew we could move forward. So we used all Beautycounter, of course, because it just gives the loveliest results. And we started with the Skin Tint and Sand and mixed it with a little bit of the Youth Dew and
Dew Skin.
Joyce
I'm sorry. Right. So it's the Tint Skin in Sand, a little bit of a warmer color. I usually wear linen, but sometimes I mix it with sand. And then she followed with the Dew Skin in Dew Skin number 1, which is a neutral sort of color, just to give it that dewy color. So I mixed them both.
And just a little bit again of that iridescent so that everything looks like it's coming from the inside, just like your holiday joy. After that, I used the bronzer number 1, which Catherine, I think you can show them right here. And even though it looks a little bit dark in the palette, it is so beautiful. It blends in, it gives some it just gives it that line right in through here. And then I used the Bloom, which is the beautiful, very soft pink blush that you just sort of feel like you're an ice skating fairy. And one of the little techniques I like to do is I like to brush a little of it down just to give you, like you ran the 440 dash, and then put a little bit right up on the apple of the cheeks. And I brush both of them a little bit up into the hairline, a little around the forehead, into the chin, and contour the neck. So the whole face shape is just beautifully created. After that, these eye colors are so beautiful.
Feather? Feather was last. Sorry, I'm not going to drop.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on. Do you feel a safety pin in your back? No. Yeah. So out of all of these beautiful colors, I thought the ones that would be the most gorgeous on her are also the ones with the names that I think are divine, which are Dove.
Dove is the brown.
Dove is the brown, Opal, and Night. So, and right there you have it all.
Oh, and you used a little bit of the Midnight too.
I did use a little of the Midnight, correct.
We'll go through that.
So what I did is, Catherine, if you want to show your eyes for a moment, up into the crease line, I used the Dove, and I used about 3 applications of it, also taking it very deep into the corners of her eye to help create that width. I like to saturate with a light color just so that instead of it feeling chalky, it just has that depth, like a really quality paint. I then followed with the Dove with a crease brush that just allowed it right starting at the pupil of the eye and fluttering up just a wee bit towards the end of the eye. Not so that there's any great distinction, but just so that you see that wee bit of contouring. It shows off her eyes. It's just lovely. Then I took the feather and just right from the top, Catherine, if you want to open your eyes, right from the pupil at the arch of the brow, feathered that out a little bit so that you don't get that sort of 70s all glossy eye on the top. Just something that you just catch. If you see, you can catch it in the light. Exactly. And if you want to show it this way, it just catches the light. I also want to just point out really quickly, Catherine, if you turn your head again a wee bit, Beauty Balm, which is just one of the most fabulous products in the Beautycounter line, just taking a wee bit of that and just tapping it in, and then taking a brush with the feather gives it a little bit of that. And this is a feather.
It's a fabulous, the cleansing balm, not the beauty balm, but it is a beauty balm. Okay, sorry, just helping.
I have so much Beautycounter that I almost.
It is a beauty balm, really. It makes you beautiful.
And I can almost pick anything, and it works anywhere. So but by brushing the wonderful new feather highlighter onto it, it just allowed it to give it a little of that iridescent without having just so like, oh, disco 70, 80, you know. Then using the precision point brush, I used the Night. And again, I just use the Night from the pupil to the end of the lash line just to try to increase the depth of the mascara. It's almost... Yeah,
I don't know if I can show you, but can you see it?
Just so that there's nothing worse. Both Catherine and I have blonde eyelashes, and that little tiny inside part that can stay blonde, which always helps to hide any tiny bit of mascara that didn't cover the lash and just give it a little of the depth. Then I used one of my very, very favorite products, which is the navy blue eye pencil. And navy. I mean, first of all, navy is the most gorgeous color, but the right navy, it's like discovering gold. And I took the navy pencil and went deeply into it, just extending a little beyond the lash line, deep into the corners, not so heavily that she looks full maquillage, but just enough to just look at her eyes pop. I mean, she's beautiful enough already, but... And then I took, again, with the precision point brush, the Midnight eyeshadow. I'm sorry, my motor ran out for a minute. And went over it, not only to just re-emphasize it, but there's just it's not metallic, it's just that there's a wee bit of a sheen to it that gives it a little beautiful pop. Again, as we all know, you can buy a Renoir or you can buy poster art. It's the frame. The frame is everything, and that's what eyebrows are. And Catherine doesn't have a strong arch in her eyebrow. I don't want to create an artificial arch in her eyebrow. I just wanted to use what we have, which follows the shape of her face beautifully, and with the light eyebrow pencil, filled in. I also always start from the arch, and as everybody knows, there's the classic rule of finding your arch just by diagonally doing this, starting right here, and then going backwards. And then our beautiful lipstick gloss, or first we started with the lipstick, which is the Twin to Twig, and I believe
it's sister.
It's a sister
Tara.
Twigs. I have 3 sisters.
Yes, this is Twig's sister, Tara. which we love.
So pretty. And then
Bare Shimmer. The
Bare
new
Shimmer.
Holiday, brand new for holiday. And so that's what I have on.
That's what she's wearing, and you can see.
So I am wearing Winter Dream, and it's a dream. No, Joyce, your dream. Anyway, I just wanted to prove, she made me do this. She wanted to show that I too can wear cool colors, and it's awesome. So I will, we'll do another one. We'll do another one with this, which is the Winter Warmth. And I wear this
Ready for a
during
glass
the
of
day.
champagne?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right. Bye all.
Thank you.